What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. So, as you can see on my screen, we have one of the most reviled cards in all of Dokkan Battle, the much maligned Xeno Trunks. He's one of the first early SSRs in the game, and as such, he's been pretty outclassed by most cards, including the SSR AGL Super Saiyan Xeno Trunks that was part of the Xenoverse pack that was a few months ago. So recently they released a new update, and with that new update is a rebirth, a secret rebirth that they didn't tell anybody about. In fact, the medals for it are from two events, one that's currently going on and one that passed quite a while back. And that is for Xeno Trunks. Xeno Trunks has a new rebirth event. So he's now a 120 rebirth LR. And some of the stats for this card are actually pretty amazing. So if you go back and look at Xeno Trunks, it's not a great card. He really isn't. His leader skill is pretty terrible. It's only HP and attack 15% up. His super is only a large damage super. His passive skill, if he's below 80%, he gets +3 key is nice, but the fact that his super doesn't do much damage, his attack and HP, his HP is alright, his attack is pretty low, his defense is decent. But then add to the fact that his links, he only has 4 links, and Lineage of the King +1, Calm Judgment is only 300 attack up, like that's almost pointless. 500 attack up, Messenger from the Future, and then, you know, the other one is attack plus 20%, so much nothing there, like it's too hard to really try to get that workable. So he gets a new rebirth now, and if you look here, you can see that you need 14 medals. 7 you can get from the current Super Strike Trunks event, which unfortunately I used my medals to Dokkan Awaken my Super Strike Trunks, who's also a terrible card. But then the other 7 medals are from the History of Trunks event, the Future Gohan medals. I was lucky to have 5 still left over, so I have to wait for them to bring back that event. I have to assume they're going to bring that event back pretty soon. Maybe when some of these other banners are going away, like the Beerus and the Gogeta, I believe, are going away after tomorrow. Maybe they bring back the History of Trunks events, you know, so people can get the medals for this, because I would imagine they wouldn't do this unless, you know, they're planning to bring back that other event. But anyway, so the stats for the new card are actually pretty intriguing. So he goes up to 120 as a rebirth TUR. His stats get a really nice boost, actually. He gets his HP goes up to 8400. His attack goes up to 7800, which is a huge buff from where he was here. His defense actually gets a buff too. He gets up to 4700 for defense. His leader skill gets buffed up. It's HP and attack 30% up for all attributes, which is actually pretty good. It looks like his super is the same, but he gets large scale damage to all enemies. This would make him only the 3rd character that can super attack everybody. On top of that, he is also an attack 20% up to everybody else, like Vegito. So that is going to be pretty nice. His passive, 80% HP or lower, he gets +4 key now, and plus 5000 attack up. So those are huge boosts. On top of that, he actually gets more links. Like, remember, he only had 4 links before. He keeps those 4, but now he adds 2 more. One of them is the Rebirth link from the event, which You can probably use him with Majin Vegeta, because I don't think too many people are using any of the other Rebirth characters. Maybe Piccolo, because of his 70% defense buff, but besides that I don't see anybody using any of the other Rebirth units, so we'll have to see if there's any other Rebirth characters that come out. I know they're still doing that poll, in which Future Gohan surprisingly made the top 3 in their current rankings. The other 2 are still Gokus. But he also gets the Pro War link, which is also a +2. So he's got a lot more key links now involved, plus the fact that he's attack all, plus the fact that he's getting, attack up, and he buffs the rest of his team. He's actually become an amazing card. It's so hard for me to say that, because we've been hating on this card for so long. It's just so amazing that this just happened. Like, the tweet went out earlier tonight, and then Reddit's been blowing up about it. They came on my late night stream and started talking about it, so I figured, if you haven't heard the news, I mean, most people that are on Reddit have already heard about it and are going bonkers for it. Because he's also, since he's an old card, he's a hard card to actually get. But now people are going to be wanting this card. Another cool thing about it is, we mentioned the Xenoverse event that happened a while back. If you did pull the card, he's a 50% chance to level up the SA. So what we're going to do is, now I have no reason to keep that card now that they have the TUR for Xeno Trunks. Let's go ahead and test it out. I believe it's a 50% chance, because this one from the event didn't Dokkan and only goes up to SSR. Yeah, it's a 50% chance. So we're going to try that out. We need to level him up anyway. I'm really low on training mats. And let's see. Maybe they'll bring back the Xenoverse event. That would be cool too. Oh, and the coin flip worked. So now we're at level 2. So like I said, you can still get the Super Strike medals. You need 7 of them. And then we're just going to have to wait and see when they bring back the History of Trunks event so we can get the Future Gohan medals. And then there'll be the new Rebirth event. So that's something to look excited for. I never thought I'd say this. Xeno Trunks is going to be a really good card. Be exciting to see, I guess. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to do so below. I'll be streaming later today where I will be hunting for Super Strike medals since I need 7 more now. And that's it. So see you next time.